Okay, sit. Good. So the way to ensure that they know they can never not do it is making sure that they stay in the position. So for example, if I step away or whatever and he breaks it, I'm going to say no, come back over and make sure he sits again and holds it. That's basically how it works. So release word, I like to use the word break. You could obviously use whatever you want.
Sure.
But when I release him, I kind of give him a quick tug and I walk away to force him to get up.
Okay.
Break. Good job. Good. All right, come on. Good. And another thing I think you could also try is getting him used to leash pressure, where if you pull it a little and he actually comes to you, that's always good.
Okay.
So come on. Good. Good. Come on. Good. Very good. Good. That's also another way you teach come. You kind of like back away, reel them into you, and that's a good way to, that's good too, but we can try this. This might be hard without food lure. If it's just leash pressure, trying to get him to down. Come on. Good. Oh, almost. Good job. Good. Then just kind of like, in the beginning when you're first doing it, you can't expect them to maybe get up randomly. So you just want to be ready, I guess you can say. And just try to, nope. Good. Good. I just like this. So just keep in mind that movement can encourage them to get up. So if you just step back, he's going to want to follow you. So in the beginning, just try to stay low with him. And then, break. Good job. Good. So the thing is, you want them to get used to the motion first. And then you can always layer on the command after, so they like pick up on it faster. All right, sit. Good. Good job. I probably normally would not walk around this much when I'm just trying to start him off, but we'll challenge him a little bit. Would he normally get up by now? It varies, right?
Depends, yeah.
Yeah. Break. Good job. Good. All right. Sit. Good. And plus, with enough repetition, obviously you don't have to raise the leash anymore. Let's try this again. All right, come on. Good.
Now, I obviously
Beautiful.
could do this in its house too, right?
Yes. Yeah. No,
So-
definitely start indoors.
Okay.
We're just here, so we happen to do it
Sure,
here,
sure.
but more distractions, but not as many people, so
Yeah.
it's not so bad.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the thing, though. Like, they'll walk, all of that stuff. He's already kind of in a tuned-in mindset.
Mm-hmm.
So if he did the walk originally the way he did before, I would say he would not be this focused. He would be like really mind scattered and no need to listen. Break. Good job. And it's literally repetitions of that over and over.
Yeah.
You challenge it. Let's try this. Sit. Good. No? Good. Yeah. Yeah, so I did want to mention that we didn't have situations where he was like trying to pull and tug at people, because somehow we walked around where nobody was around.
Sure.
Break. Good. We'll let him wander a little bit. But I'd say in situations like that, just handle it the exact same way, especially because you know what he's like, you know what triggers him.
Yeah.
So if you see something approaching, watch him. The second he like starts, his ears are like this.
Yeah. He pinpoints on it, and like even before I see it, usually he'll go, "Ooh,
Right.
someone's coming." On
Right.
the
So
other side of the
maybe
street."
if you feel it in the leash where like he's pulling, just
Okay.
also do like maybe a firm leash pop
Sure.
too, because you know what he's capable
So
of.
I was copying. She learned a command in her class with her dog of leave it, like when another dog's walking by or any person. So I've been using that with him, but like I said, it works sometimes. Other times he's so focused on that object or distraction, he's like, "Oh, screw it, I don't care."
Yeah. Well, what are you doing to encourage the leave it?
Pulling.
Oh,
basically.
okay. Yeah.
But because he doesn't have this, he's learned like, hey, there's no consequence.
Exactly.
Like you were saying.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yep.
he just keeps doing it.
Yeah, and so
So-
that's why when he does start fixating, I would encourage like a decently firm leash pop, because you want it to be a one and done thing.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like stop, stop, stop,
Yeah,
stop, stop.
exactly.
Yes.
We'd never get done with our walk. It would
Exactly.
take forever.
Yeah. So
So-
also another good thing you can try is if he sees something, you're just like pop and then
Yeah.
just go a different direction. Because it teaches him, you see this, but we're just going on our way. Just ignore that.
Now, will that work too? Like I was saying earlier, we walk by the same houses almost every day, or at least some format of that walk.
Yeah.
He knows where the houses are, where dogs are in the backyard, and he'll run over to that house and like, oh, are they here? Are they, when he goes to the fence and like, he'll start even squealing before he gets there, like, oh my God, I get to visit my friend, or I know there's a dog there. So, I mean, would that be the same situation?
Yes, it would. And you can actually test that yourself. So for example, are they ever like houses across from each other? Like, can you go to the opposite side of the street and walk past? Okay.
Yeah.
So definitely do that first. Don't cross right in front of the house, because that will be like proximity.
Almost.
Yes.
Yeah.
At some distance, buffer it a little bit, and then walk from the other side, and always just watch how he is.
Luckily, there's a neighbor. I mean, in our neighborhood, we can do lots of different variations of it.
Good.
But it always seems to be, he knows exactly where those like 4 houses are where, his buddies live or whoever, and he wants to go like, I want to bark through the fence at them and say hi or whatever. But
well, if
he
you
just
want,
seems to like do that a lot.
We can definitely take a walk through your neighborhood next time as well, and just test that out.
You'll see exactly, like he knows the 4, JC, the 4 houses. He's like, I get to bark at this guy because I know he's in the backyard.
Yeah, so. And they bark back.
Yep.
Yep. So you'll just have to walk him past.
So is that distraction training then, I guess?
Yeah, yeah. So you walk him through less distractions, and then you amp it up every single time.
Okay.
Then eventually you do have to challenge him on it. Like first you start on the opposite side of the street, then you're like middle of the street, then right next to it.
Okay.
And I mean, it's obviously very hard for them to have no reaction right next to the house. Yeah. Even my dog has like a slight like head twitch, like, oh, whoa, what's this energy coming at me?
Yeah.
But you just ignore it. Let's walk through it. So let's just try to, right, come on. Good. All right, sit. Good. So even if he jumps at you, praise the sit. So hopefully he will be able to differentiate that he's being rewarded for sitting and not the jumping up and leaping up. And we'll try the, all right, come on. Good. He's really good about that, actually, because he was really resistant the first time, and then after now he's like, oh, whatever. Good job. Good. And the head down is really good, by the way. We'll try this out.
Yeah, see, anything that like walks by, he's like, oh, I'm gonna play with.
Good. As long as he's 4 legs on the ground. Doesn't matter if he rolled over to get there. Nope. Yeah, he keeps rolling.
Yeah, that's his ninja move where he thinks that he can get out of it that way. That's how he plays with our other dog. He'll do rollover and right in front of him try to trip him up, or and my other dog's blind, so he doesn't understand why my other dog won't play with them. And so they get along, but they tolerate each other.
Yeah,
so.
Good job. Let's let him hold it a little longer, because he's clearly still bothered by the other stuff. No. So if he does ever do stuff like lunging to sniff at something, I would definitely discourage that.
Okay.
Because think of it as like...
Almost seems like he's no longer listening now. He's fixated on that.
Exactly. Nope. Good. Because if you think about it, you're like asking him to do something, right?
Yeah.
And now he's like, oh, I'm like busy looking at that, or like I'm thinking about this, instead of just like...
ADHD.
Yes, we want him to relax.
Yeah.
Right? That's why when I said when he puts his head down, that's really good, because that's like next level relaxation. Because if we're lying on the ground, how hard can it be for us to like be excited, right? We're like laying still, and it's fine. Yeah, exactly. Break. Good job. If you want, you can try to do a sit while they're passing.
Sit.
Good.
Good.
And ideally, I would say, if you are just in the beginning, try to stand closer so you have more control of the leash, right? Good.
Break.
Good. Oh wait, so if he's flailing, try not to offer a command because he's not going to do it, right? Let him,
Calm down.
there, yep, there you go. You can try the down again.
Is that just from the collar? Is that, I mean, what
Him-
causes him to flail like that?
Because he doesn't want to work.
Gotcha,
Yeah,
okay.
it's his rebellious tactic.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah. Good.
Good.
Very good. If you want, you can try to back up a little bit, very slowly. As long as he's staying, that's good. Oh, be careful. Oh, yeah. Just try not to apply pressure.
Good.
Nice.
Good. Good. Break.
Yes.
Break.
Very good. Yeah, that was perfect.
Sit. Oh.
Nope. Yeah, so if he's doing that, you have to be firm about it. Good. Ideally, if you want to think about it, you should only ever have to say it twice.
Yeah.
So try not to repeat it over and over. Say sit. If he doesn't do it, no. Then use your tools as guidance to get him in the position.
Break.